I'm cooking with the greatest chef in the world, Gordon Ramsay. JK, it's me, bitch. I'm gonna show you how to make chicken titty parmesan. Cut your chicken titty in half. Cut that half in half. Do love titties, but I gotta do it. Another broken heart. We got some flour, bitch. Eggs, bitch. Italian breadcrumbs, bitch. Salt and pepper on the titties. Flour, both sides, then into the egg, and into the crumbs. Get your pan on the stove, get it hot. Ton of olive oil on there. A little bit of garlic. Fry the titties, 2 minutes, both sides. You use way too much olive oil. I bleed olive oil. I don't give a fuck. Nice gold color on both sides. Take them out. Preheat the oven to 420. 5. Here's how you do the sauce. Olive oil, garlic, brown the garlic, some Marzano tomatoes. That's a lot of sauce. I got those sauce. There's some salt in there. Black pepper. 15, 20 minutes, stir occasionally. Sauce, titties. This one can't fit, I got a snack. A little bit of sauce, mozzarella balls, parmesan. Boom.
Today we about to make some dinner. Now I'm black, so I use kitchen knives for everything. Coochie hairs, steak meat, and everything. The secret ingredient that nobody tells you about, chopped season. If your onion powder is a little hard, just bam it on the counter, it'll be alright. Add all your seasoning mix in there. Do not cook this straight out the box. If you do, I already know your house got roaches and your mama was a crackhead back in 1980. You want to stir this here with a wood spoon and get all that seasoning mixed. Sausage just need to be light-skinned black, not the real one. Pour the water in there. I skipped a lot of steps, but here we go.
Yo, friends, let's make a college dinner. And by that, I mean we're gonna use everything we got in the fridge. Ground beef and potatoes. All right, let's get these bad boys in the water. Oh no. Half frozen block of ground beef in the pan. No one come at me. I told y'all I do it my way and I eat good. Seasoning, we add it, baby. The potatoes are fork tender, so I'm gonna put them on a baking tray. All right, just gonna get going. All right, gonna hit him with a little bit of oil and then garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Maybe a little paprika if you're feeling like it. Into the oven at 425. Bye-bye. All right, for the tacos, I'm adding a little bit of cheese to the tortillas. Then our taco meat. Then I added onion, avocado, and a little bit of lime juice. Let's eat, baby. The tacos. And the potatoes with some ranch. Oh.
Let's do some cooking.
Let's make baked macaroni and cheese. First things first, let's get our water in the pot. Bring this to a boil so we can get our noodles in. While we bring that to a boil, let's ready our cheese sauce. 1 stick of butter, 2 cans of condensed milk, 3 ounces of Velveeta cheese. After 2 minutes in the microwave, we're gonna stir it. Every microwave's different, but I'm gonna put mine back in for 2 minutes. Not quite there yet, so we're gonna put it in for another 2 minutes. Now that our water is boiling, let's get our macaroni in. I used 1.5 boxes of elbow macaroni. Salt. Now, let's let this boil for about 12 minutes. Let's preheat our oven to 400. This is what it should look like. Let's add the rest of our cheese. 1 cup of mild cheddar, 1 cup of Monterey Jack, and 1 cup of mozzarella. Let's mix it. This is what it looks like. Let's add a little bit more flavor with some onion powder. Our cheese sauce is ready, so let's put it all together in part 2.
Let's make spicy penne alla vodka, and let's try the Mac hack on it. Add 1 pound of penne to a baking dish, then add 5 to 6 cups of liquid. Today, I'm trying out tomato juice, water, and vodka. Kind of a lot of vodka. And we're continuing with the vodka. All right, there's kids in here. Oh, and I forgot I added some heavy cream as well because I like my penne alla vodka extra creamy. Add a nice healthy pinch of salt and give it a good stir. Once that's all combined, squirt 3, 4, hell, maybe even 5 tablespoons of tomato paste over top. Then I added a nice healthy scoop of Calabrian chili pepper paste to the center, along with some fresh cracked pepper. Bake this in the oven at 350 for about 55 minutes, taking it out halfway through to give it a good stir. When it comes out, just stir it up and you're done. Next time, I'm gonna leave out the tomato juice, but this tastes amazing, albeit heavy-handed on the vodka.
Today we're making chile colorado.
First, we're gonna dice 5 pounds of chuck roast into 1-inch pieces, generously season with salt and pepper, mix it in, cover, and refrigerate for 15 minutes. In a separate pan, heat up a small amount of vegetable oil, add 10 to 12 chile guajillos, 2 chile anchos, 5 chiles de árbol, half an onion, and 3 to 4 garlic cloves. Saute for 1 to 2 minutes, add 2 cups of water, and cover for 15 minutes. In a separate pan, heat up 2 tablespoons of manteca, add the beef, cook over medium-high heat for about 30 to 40 minutes. Once most of the water has simmered down, add half a minced onion, mix it in, and cook for an additional 5 to 7 minutes. For the sauce, add the peppers, onion, and garlic to the blender along with all your seasonings and 2 to 3 cups of water. Blend on high until it's nice and smooth, then add it to the meat. Add an additional 2 cups of water, mix it in, cover, and simmer on low heat for an additional 45 minutes to an hour, and enjoy.
I was today years old when I learned how to properly roll a burrito. You fold the sides twice to pinch the ends. It's a hexagon, not a rectangle.
Let's do some cooking.
One cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a cup of chocolate chips. Mix it all together. Divide into 12 and place on a prepared baking sheet at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Boom.
Trust me when I say this is how you make a high-level steak. What better way to celebrate 1 million followers by showing you how I cook the best filet mignon ever? Now let's go! Temper 30 minutes, then lightly cover in oil. Rosemary salt! If you know, you know. Sergeant Gilbert reporting for duty. Finely ground. Now roll the edge. Bring your pan up to medium-high heat. Little avocado oil, and sear. Flip after about a minute. Stick with me. By the end of this video, you're gonna understand the technique. Now rest 2 minutes. Drop the heat of the pan to low, and add 5 tablespoons of butter. When the butter's starting to foam, put the steak back. Constantly baste. Every 30 seconds, turn the meat. Keep basting. When it hits about 90 internal, rest 5 minutes. Drop some crushed garlic in your butter. Heat back on, steak back in, and continue to baste. Drop in some thyme. When it hits 125 internal, blast the heat and baste for 1 minute. Now, one final 6-minute rest. Before we do the reveal, if you're getting value from this, please remember to like the post. And if you want to become a god in the kitchen, just hit that follow button. Woo! Oh my lord. You know I love you, Anima!
A chocolate potato cake from 1912. This is why we don't perform lobotomies anymore. Boil a potato. Did I mention this was a cake? Skins stay on, unlike Americans. Fire! Cream the butter. Can we at least have coffee first? Butter go boom. Should be a pale white. Eggy. Wakey wakey. Who's tough now? Moo juice. Bloop. Zim-a-nim. Chocolate. I bet this recipe is just all the wrong answers on a baking test. Smells like dentures. Go away. Goodbye. For the icing, we boil butter, sugar, milk, and chocolate. My time has come. Not bad, dead people. All right. You're not supposed to work. It's incredible, and I'm mad about it.
Just we'll take the egg and then crack it like this and put on the water and boil it. So once the egg is ready,
Just put in a container. Get cold water. Fill it. Close it. And shake it. Like 10 seconds. And then,
wow.
McDonald's McNuggets. Start with that chicken breast. Go ahead and cut it up into little cubes, and we're gonna blend it in batches, and we're gonna pulse it. You could use a grinder if you have one, but I don't have one. I'm guessing a lot of you don't have one. You could use a blender, works just as good. Season the meat with a bunch of salt and pepper, and then the key to shaping your nuggets is to keep your hands wet so it doesn't stick to you. So you feel me? We made a few McDonald's shapes, and we went off with some dinosaurs, made a country, and look at that. I don't know what that is. Throw it into the freezer for like 2 hours. For the dry mix, we're going to go flour, cornstarch, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, mix it up. For the wet batter, we're going to go eggs, half a cup of water, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and whip that up. Then once your nuggets are hard, we're going to go dry, wet, and then leave on there. And then once you do that, you're going to heat up some oil. Once it bubbles around the stick, the wood, the chopstick, throw them into the oil. Make sure they don't stick to each other. Fry them for about 2 minutes each side. Take them out, and you got chicken McNuggets. Yes,